Okay guys, today I'm going to make a short video on how to do what's called the Kamikaze hack to flash a slim Lite-on disk drive for Xbox 360. This is a firmware version 0225, but what we're really concerned with is the model, and this is a Philips Lite-on. All slim Lite-ons will follow the same procedure for this particular chipset. Now, there's two different types of chipsets. There's the winbound and the MXIC. The MXIC uses a different method, and the winbound, you can use this method, or you can overpay and go out and pay 80 bucks for an unlocked board if you want to do that. The way you tell the difference is on the chip. I know you can't see it right here, but there's a number right here that starts. It'll either start with 05 or 03. 03, don't continue watching this video. There's other hacks for it. That would be the MXIC chipset. This one is a 05, so it's winbound, so we're going to do a Kamikaze. What you're going to need is, this is a X360 USB Pro. This connects the drive to the computer, and this is a CK3 Lite that I've been using for quite a while to power the drive. So first we're going to plug it in and power it up, obviously. So let's do that. Okay, now we want to make sure it's going to recognize it in Jungle Flash. So here's Jungle Flash open. This is version 1.92, which is the latest right now. We're going to go ahead and update. And we'll see down here the drive status. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is get our keys off of this drive. If you don't have your keys and something goes wrong, then your Xbox is one big brick. You will have just successfully destroyed your console. So let's get those keys first. So to do that, we're going to go to the DVD 32 tab. We're going to go to Slim Key. It's going to say, do we wish to send unlock to Slim? And we're going to select no. And then it says, if you wish to resend this command, click back within 1 second. Okay, now what I do is I turn off the power to the drive. Okay, I select yes. And now I'm going to wait a second and power on the drive. Now it's recognizing the drive. It says flash size, so it's recognizing the chipset, and it's going to do all its crazy magic and get the keys for us. So I'll let this happen. Okay, now it's asking us if we want to save all the info. All you really need is the dummy.bin. That is what we're worried about the most, which it's going to ask us right now. So dummy.bin, that's your key. That's what will help you recover if you do manage to destroy the board in this process. However, I am showing you my way, which is the safest way to do a Kamikaze hack, and I have never failed one single drive doing it this method. So now we have the key, and we can go ahead with our unlock. So what we're going to do is we're going to go intro. Okay, so we're going to intro the drive. Do the same thing. We're going to turn it off and back on again. Okay. Should recognize the drive. There, it's recognized the drive. It says it's a winbound chipset, which is another way to tell without looking at the chipset. And then we're going to hit click to clear SPI register. Okay. So are you sure you want to do this? Yes. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. We're actually going to drill into a specific part of the chipset. There's a lot of other videos on YouTube that talk about using soldering irons, Dremel tools, running current. All this is completely unnecessary. All you need is this little kit here. You can get this from X Consoles or a lot of other modding websites, and it comes with this little drill bit and the marker. So what we're going to do is we're drilling just deep enough into this chip to cut a trace that is the write protection for this drive. So while this is running, and it'll continue to run for quite a long time, we're going to put the template in place. And it's going to be hard for me to do one-handed, but I'm going to kind of give you a gist of it. Now we're going to mark this spot and put the camera down for a second. Okay, so we want to make sure the template is aligned. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get the template. And we're going to mark that spot right there. Trying to do some one-handed camera work, so it's kind of interesting, but So we're just going to start drilling in that spot. Now this is the most important part. Okay, we're not going to push down on this. We're not going to drill fast. If it takes 5 minutes for us to get to the spot that we need to hit to unlock it, then it takes 5 minutes. If you go fast, if you rush this, if you use a Dremel, you're taking a very high probability or very big risk of bricking the drive. This way we're doing it slow and steady, and we know when we hit the spot. So I'm going to continue marking this, and then we're going to pull the template off and continue. Now make sure you have your speakers up on your computer. Jungle Flash will actually make a noise when we've hit the right spot, the sweet spot to unlock it. So that's what we're aiming for. Now this is a long, slow process. But again, taking the 5 minutes to do this by hand instead of using a power drill is going to keep you from destroying your Xbox in the process. So I think we have a spot marked out, so I'm going to continue to drill. Jesus Christ, come on. And now that you hear that sound, we know it's unlocked. There's the little hole that we made. It's a small hole. Now that the drive's been unlocked and we've gone deep enough, we don't want to go any deeper. And that status 0x00 means that the drive's locked and ready to be written to. So now we can go ahead and take our firmware that we took off of here, and it'll automatically load up our custom firmware, whatever we want to load on here. And we can go ahead with the Lite-on erase command. It's going to say target blah blah blah, click yes, okay. Okay, I had to restart Jungle Flash because it froze up on me, but anyways, so now we're going to hit intro device ID now that we know it's unlocked and we've done the Lite-on erase command. Hit intro device ID and we should see it come up with the flash size. That means it's recognizing the chip that we're going to write to. Now that we have it recognized, we're just going to make sure a few firmware's queued up once again, and we're going to go ahead and write the drive. And now we're writing our custom firmware to an Xbox Slim drive that previously was write protected and no longer is. Authorized. Key has been tested. Thank you. So now we're going to outro the drive, and to be safe, what we want to do is we want to relock it like it's supposed to be from the factory. So we're going to outro, and then we're going to intro the device again. Push OK. Power cycle the drive to intro it. Off. And back on again. And now we see the flash size, and now we're going to lock it back down. Click here to lock SPI register. Warning, this can be quite permanent if you didn't just do a Kamikaze hack. And hit OK. Now we're locked again. We're locked again, and then we can outro. And at this point, you'll be ready to go ahead and play some games. Your drive should be good to go if you did everything properly. The one other thing you may want to do if you're a tech doing this for somebody else is re-intro it and try and unlock it again just to verify that there's no issues, and thoroughly test it to make sure there's no damage done. However, like I said, I've never had one failed Kamikaze hack using this method. So thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.